Hola, hola, mi familia. Hey, YouTube, it's me, the BBK, and welcome back to the Boss's Backup. Mm-hmm. Come and chat with me. Come and rap with me. Come and have a seat and little sat with me. Oh, you guys, I decided to take off a little early today. I wasn't feeling well. Anywho's, they can get some work done without me. They've had me all this time. But I felt like I'd leave a little early since I'm off tomorrow as well. And then we're closed on Monday. Yay. Um, just came over to hang out with you guys. And I wanted to mention something. I wanted to ask something. Shout out to the one person in the bushes. Check this out. Have you noticed how easy it was to fill our country with a whole bunch of Afghanistan people? In the word of refuge and escape. Did you notice that? I mean, like, we know it's 350 million Chinese waiting to get over here. They haven't pulled that monkey out the bag yet. But we've been over there in Afghanistan for what, 20 years, fighting a war that's not necessarily ours. And then once we're finally able to rid them of their shady government, we end up somehow letting the Taliban be the ones to take over, not to mention to leave good firearms and android and ammunition and whatnot over there for them. And I say we left it because I know damn well they ain't took it from us. And I don't believe the hype that we abandoned it either. That just don't seem like our military. We got a lot more sense than that. But it was just interesting how all of a sudden, and let's keep in mind, Bin Laden wanted the borders open. But initially, I was under the impression that it was just our California Mexico borders, our Texas Mexico borders. I thought those were the only borders that were really being talked about. Huh. Unbeknown to me, not only do we have the Texas Mexico, California Mexico borders to worry about, we have borders in Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Alabama. But somehow miraculously, again, in the name of refuge, we let all those Afghanistans come over here. And not only come over here for refuge, but they are jumping through hoops to make sure we give them somewhere to stay. I don't know, but that just sounds so suspect to me. It don't even sound right. I mean, given the fact that I don't trust nothing that they say, I don't trust what their itinerary is. I just found it hard to believe that all of that was just coincidental, matter of factly, oopsie daisy type of situation. I don't know. What you think about that? I mean, we got all these Afghanistans over here, but we failed to get all of the United States citizens out from over there. And we didn't shut it down. Like, the evacuation now is at the Taliban's hands. If they want to let you leave, they'll let you leave. Otherwise, you're stuck like Chuck. I don't know. It's just something about that. It just don't sit well with me. Not that I can do anything about it. It is what it is, but just being aware, you know what I'm saying? Just noticing it just seems odd. And then while I was at work, I had the BBC News on because you'll get more truth with news outside the country than you will inside the country. And I had seen videos this morning when I got up. I kind of browsed through some of the damage that had came about from Hurricane Ida. And I saw that the New York subways were flooded. Streets flooded. A lot of the underground areas were flooded. Um, they're saying that the storm picked up momentum again, came through and flooded out New Jersey and whatnot. What's disgusting to me is the fact that the news people keep saying, oh, this weather is due to climate change. Stop lying, Becky. Girl, you know this is not due to no dang climate change. You know that's them with that dang heart machine. Now stop playing now. You know that's them up there with the heart messing with the vortex and whatnot. And I thought Ida was gone. Ida's not gone yet. Oh, not yet. They're talking about more momentum. Not to mention, I just saw, was it in India? I can't remember what country it was now. They're getting hit by some big storms. And I guess somebody had an earthquake, so we're sitting over here now waiting on a tsunami to roll through. Girl. What is it they really doing? Like, back down. Oh, well, I was going to share Willie D's video, but the time clocked out on me too fast. Willie D was over there doing commentary about San Francisco. Was it San Francisco or Sacramento? I think it's San Francisco. And they're paying their citizens allegedly not to shoot people, not to commit crimes. So it sounds like they're offering $300 a head for people not to commit crimes. So am I to presume that if they're offering to pay people not to commit crimes, that those 76,000 violent offenders that Gavin was talking about releasing got released in San Francisco? And now they feel like they can pay them off or get them to chill out and do the right thing, be the right citizen that you can be for $300. Y'all, it's a lot. And I've been trying to put together a video and I keep getting sidetracked when I go to vet information or research information. I get sidetracked. I fall down this rabbit hole and can't get back up. I'm going to work on it a little bit today, though. But I just wanted to come over here and see what you guys thought about that. So we help the Afghanistans get from over there over here because of the Taliban. What did we do to Chinua when they had massive flooding and people trying to, get help and assistance over there? So, Chinua is savage. Chinua, Chinhua's plan for depopulation has been, oh my God, on the table for decades. Like they've limited to the number of kids you can have over there already. That's old news. Like you can only have a certain amount of kids per. Okay, my alarm cut on and kicked me out. Well, it didn't kick me out. It caused you guys to not hear me. So I was trying to get myself together so I can come back in. So Chinhua's depopulation plan has been on their table for decades. Not only can you only birth a certain number of kids, but they've even had a restriction on how many kids in the household, which makes it hard because what do you do with those other kids? Are you like, what are you doing? Are you murking them? Are you sending them to the island? Are you selling them? Like, what are you doing with these excess kids? I don't get it. I don't understand what it is you're doing. Whatever. And then, of course, these people who had their whole homes washed away, homes washed away, roads washed away, the whole countryside just gone. Mud done came through. I'm talking whole muddy rivers, just washed everything away. Are we doing anything to help them? I mean, I know we faking in front like we not friends with them, but low key we still on the phone with them, on the internet, on the bat phone, the sat phone, and the cat phone with them. So, are we making any plans or provisions to bring over the Chinese or the Asians? Hmm. Looking at the BBC News this morning, they were trying to figure out how to keep schools open. Hmm. I saw what's going on, Boss King Anthony. I saw an article. Let me grab something real quick. I saw an article where oh wait, close, where they claimed that the Mu variant was here. The Mu variant. Let me find it for you. Hold on. Photo library. Now, the Mu variant wasn't scheduled to come out until February of 2022. Yet, they're claiming that it's already out now. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. It's uploading. Okay, here we go. So the Mu variant wasn't scheduled to come out until next year, but somehow they're claiming it's out now. So I guess they're ahead of schedule. They're ahead of the game. They early. The Delta came out when it was supposed to. The Lambda's out, but I heard they were calling it something else. Now they're claiming that the Mu variant is out. Do you guys, and we had this conversation a while back, but I think I had to delete the video. Do you remember the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith? And it was about an epidemic and how it wasn't the epidemic that was killing people and turning them into monsters, but it was the actual cure that was turning them into monsters and stripping them of what they had, their sense, their skin, their human characteristics. Y'all remember that movie? I feel like we're living in it. It's a couple of movies. And actually, I need you guys to see Songbird so that we can talk about it. Songbird, oh my God. When I tell you oh my God, is all I can say. Songbird, they got the drones flying overhead watching. They're making sure nobody's moving around, that everybody is staying at home. How else could you do that? You don't have enough military to make sure every street, every block, every neighborhood in your town is covered with what do you call it, with personnel to make sure that everybody stays in their home. We don't have enough. I believe they'll release some more variants in the fall. Oh, okay. I saw it. It was good. Yes. I like I Am Legend. I think I'm gonna watch it again tonight just because today, just because. Yeah. And then I also found out that our governor, my governor, Gavin Newsom, had put a bill into work, and I don't know if it's the AB 55 because I think the AB 55 bill was for San Francisco only. I believe San Francisco or Sacramento. I think it was San Francisco. And AB I think stands for Assembly Bill. Anthony, correct me if I'm wrong. AB stands for Assembly Bill, right? Yeah, we got to start looking up the bills in our own cities and towns in our states to find out what it is they have in store for us. Gavin Newsom supports the San Fran AB 55, 455 bill or 55 bill. That's the bill that mandates you can't go nowhere other than the grocery store and to church if you do not get the poke. You know, how else are they going to monitor you? How else are they going to pick and choose who gets in where and who gets in how? How else are they going to monitor you unless it's all digital? You would have to be a digital object. You would have to be giving off digital um, digital readings, if you will. They would have to pick you up on the location ping. I don't think people are understanding how serious this is. I just don't. And then I just found out that my cousins and some friends back home have gotten it, and they acting like they acted when y'all's new commander in chief got his position. They all happy and shit. I said, well, if you got it for travel, God bless you. You know, but I don't know what else you could be happy about. Oh, oh, okay, Anthony. Okay, okay, so good. AB is Assembly Bill. Okay. Tonight, I think we might need to jump down the rabbit hole. We might need to jump down the rabbit hole and see what other bills have going on. When I saw a brief video that was talking about ways to correct the border issues in your state. And I'm sure it was just a joke. But when they got to Maryland, they wiped Maryland completely off the map and gave them a new color as though they joined Maryland with Pennsylvania or whatever the state was next to it. And what was said was Maryland hadn't done anything or proven its position. So what's really going on in Maryland? What have I missed? Was there a political rumble in the jungle or something going on down there? What did they vote against something? Are the people not standing up? Is there nobody awake in Maryland to I don't know, say no to something? I mean, like I said, I think it was supposed to be a joke. I didn't particularly find it funny, so I ask questions. Yes, I'm at work. May have to go to the shred. Oh, Sookie. We know what happened when Boss King go to the shredder room, baby. If you don't know, you better stay tuned. Cause honey, ain't nothing but good coming from there. When he go to the shredder room, he always come back with jewels, nuggets. Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, be careful, King. Please be careful. Oh my goodness. Well, I I just came on over here to hang out since I had left work a little bit early. I'm gonna go on up here. I think I'm trying to figure out what can I do about some more space in my freezer. Oh wait, wait. And something else. This is what I've been trying to get people to help me understand, Boss King. Everybody, talking shit about us and having something to say about us and being very negative and hostile about us and our desire not to play with the Pokemon. And when I ask the question, nobody has an answer. If the Pokemon is so important to our livelihood and our success, the success of this nation, why is it that the military is exempt from the Poke? The FDA is exempt, the CDC, WHO, and a couple of other organizations. Their people are exempt from the shot. What make them so special to where they don't have to take it, but you trying to make the rest of the world take it? Ask yourself that. Hell, ask your neighbor. Oh, they messing with him. Okay. Yeah. See? Now, see? Wait a minute. Let me go back right here. When the boss king talk, and I ain't trying to be funny, you have to listen. Like, for real. You have to pay attention. Because sometimes he drop nuggets right in y'all face, and a lot of people don't even catch it. He said the gov is not big on the vax, so they messing with it. Now, I didn't know that, but I knew when I saw the video and they were making a joke about wiping Maryland out. Well, I know Maryland ain't been wiped out. I haven't seen any news. Not that I'm on top of it because I'm very behind. I'm behind when it comes to the underground news. But I hadn't heard nobody else talk about it. I hadn't heard Boss King, Momo. I hadn't heard anybody else talk about it. But the fact that it was a joke made it worth me speaking on publicly. And look, me speaking on it brought us this information right here. The Maryland Gov ain't really feeling it. So Maryland will soon catch it from the HARP system or some political attack. That's how it always happens. Or I mean, hey, he may end up on the resignation list or he could end up on the Merck list. Who knows? But just the fact that he ain't feeling it now helps me to understand why Maryland was chosen for the inside joke because it didn't register to me. I didn't know what that meant. I just knew it had to been a joke because ain't nothing going on with Maryland. You got that right. So now it makes sense. Shout out to my boss, King Anthony McNeil. Thank you, King. Yeah. But I think we need to jump down the rabbit hole and start taking a look. And every state has their own group of bills that they're trying to push into law. Most, if they're assembly bills or bills that need to, get voted on and approved to go up the ladder, there'll be assembly bills. And then, they're on their way to becoming law. Well, hold up. Some military have to take it if saying all part my heart about the brown, black, about brown, black, that color. From the documents that we got, the military has been exempt from having to take the Pope. Hmm. Yeah, we got that in writing. There was an executive order. I want to say that came straight from the Pentagon, if I remember correct. Let me check my let me check my what you call this. Let me check. See if I can put my hands on it real quick. Let's see. Um, oh yeah, let me share this with y'all real quick. Uh, it's so small I can't hardly see. Um, I will look for it and try to bring it. I will look for it and try to bring it to you guys. Maybe later on tonight because I can't find it right now. I don't see it anywhere, but it's kind of small, and it may be that I didn't put it in my phone. It might still be in the underground, so I would have to go put my fingers on it. But if I don't find it, I can ask Momo. She'll be able to go straight to it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it's a little interesting to me that New York is being affected by Ida when they're doing everything that the people wanted them to do. I thought I have a reserve coworker who don't want to take. It has different orders. Oh wow. Mm. Well, prayers go out to him. Bless his heart. That's unfortunate. With all of the stuff that's going on out here, like they ain't got nothing better to do than that. Girl, ooh, I ain't gonna get angry though. I'm a little shocked that New York is being affected by Hurricane Ida because New York was doing everything the folks wanted them to do, I thought, right? I mean, they had the Pokemon going. I don't know if they're still giving out if they're still having the, $5 million lottery every week. I hadn't heard nothing else on that since the first 2 weeks. Um, what else is going on? Um, they're having a changeover in their political team, if you will. But for them and they're claiming, and look, and here's the kicker thing, is they said that a year ago, yesterday, Katrina hit in New Orleans. Or was it a year ago, day before yesterday? Anyway, a year ago, plus or minus a day, Katrina, not a year ago. Mm, mm, mm. Let me get it right. However many years ago it's been since Katrina hit, almost to the day, give or take a day, Hurricane Ida comes around. And they spoke of Katrina being the worst ever. Record numbers in deaths, loss of life. Um, it just was deemed as the worst natural disaster. Little did we know it was nothing natural about it. But anyway, I digress. And here comes Hurricane Ida almost to the day, however many years ago since Katrina. And then it has the nerve to go up the eastern coast. you're gonna have to you're gonna have to look at the map and watch it how they explain it to you, how they describe the movement of Hurricane Ida to understand. It make me wonder if Ida and Katrina aren't related, or did they choose those dates on the heart machine? I'm just wondering. Hey, Summer Breeze. Hey, Boo. How you doing? No, it hit on the day 16 years ago. Thank you, Anthony. I, I couldn't remember how many years ago. I knew it wasn't last year, but I couldn't remember how many years ago. I tell you, when I started getting that stuff and it started registering to me, everything started jumping around. I can't keep. Thank you, Boss King. Thank you. Hey, Mama Sita. She said, girl, don't get me started. Come on with it, Summer Breeze, because I know you. I've been waiting to hear your tea. I've been waiting to hear your tea since you said this was your cup of tea. You like this hot Java that we be pouring. I've been waiting to hear some of the insight that you share. I know you gave me a little bit, you gave me a little teaser. It's been a while. And you told me to look it up, but I couldn't put it together. And I've been waiting on you to break that shit down. Girl, it's good to see you, mamas. It was on the same day and it brought it through my area and it was crazy. Oh, wow. Yeah, y'all, if I had known back then that it was them, oh my God, I probably wouldn't even be here today because I'd be running all around yelling, telling everybody that would listen. Y'all remember what happened when the voting was still going on. Y'all, I took y'all with me to the post office. I was in the car walking down the street yelling and fucking with folks about who won, who lost, and this, that, and the third. Remember? That's how I would have been. That's how I would have been had I known that they had the heart machine and they was deep in weather modification. Had I known that 13, 16, 17, 20 years ago. Had I known that. But it's amazing how God looks after fools and children. It's amazing. That's probably something that wasn't meant for me to be running around screaming all over to anybody that'll listen. Now, right now, I'm watching England. Is this England? No, this is New Orleans, flooded out. This is search and rescue. But England is getting attacked at the World Cup. They got 4-0 over Hungary. They're saying 29 people have been killed after remnants of Storm Ida dumped a month's worth of rain on the northeast of the U.S. That's a lot of rain. And they're going through these neighborhoods and they're showing the damage that people received to their homes and their cars. Baby, Summer Breeze be running barefoot through these streets, baby. Oh yeah, HARP weather control. Yep, I didn't find out about that till what, last year. That was my first time finding out that these monkeys had something to do with messing with the weather. Last year, 2020. And I don't remember the day. I got the paperwork too on my computer on the whole project. And I don't remember how long they've been doing it, but they've been doing it a long time. Now you got people standing out here with their kids trying to, sign up to get some help to be taken to shelter because they done lost their home. Fire trucks rolling through, splashing through the water like the water ain't even there. But remember, one thing and I know sometimes y'all be saying I probably sound like a broken record because I can't beat it in your head enough. I want you to remember, and if you ain't heard it, go listen to the news talking about Louisiana. No 911 service in some areas. no cell phone service in other areas, no electricity, and they're anticipating them being without electricity for 30 days. Are you ready? You found out in 211 Summer Breeze? Shit, that still was what, 9 years before I found out. Ooh, I was so I was so shocked. I believe when we found that document, I read the first 2 pages online, and then when I killed the live, I was so, what's the word? I was nosy, I was curious, I was angry, I was disgusted, I was mad. I had so many emotions running down through me that I went back through and I read through the rest of that document. And when I was reading through that document, I ran up on a portion that said that so many nations or countries were using the machine so fast and furious that they had to have a meeting to tell them that they need to have a schedule on when they're going to use hard. I said, you better stop lying to me. Yes, it's proved from the storm chasers working for the government getting paid to put in devices of theirs. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Shit. But just think about it. We remember what happened in Texas, how bad they were. Different storms, same outcome for the most part. They were down and out. And it was ice and water that hurt them in Texas. No ice for Louisiana, but all water. Again, no 911, no cell phone, no electricity. And in this particular case, it would be very dangerous for the people to be out trying to fix lights in water. Very much more dangerous than it was in Texas. In Texas, they were only moving through ice and snow. The water was coming from pipes bursting inside of homes. So during the freeze in Texas, the electric people, they weren't having to deal with water. They was just slipping and sliding on ice to get to their destination. Only for the people to find out that the electricity trucks pulled in over to the nearest bar and hotel, and they was hanging out there. They weren't even out and about fixing on the electricity. I wonder, will that be the case in New Orleans? Or are they really trying to restore power? See, it only takes some people to catch a video of them outside in the truck, on the pole, or whatever the case may be, to tell the story about what's really going on down there. My question to you is, would you be ready if the storm were to take a left turn and to affect your city, your state, your town? The Rothschild family controls everything. Yep. Yep, unfortunately. Goddamn Rothschilds and Rockefellers. Get the R's out of here. Let's cancel all R's. All rich and elites who names begin with R, let's cancel them. Because I'm sick of them. And when I saw the the little so-called, I guess that was supposed to be a press conference that Bin Laden did, I was looking real hard. I was listening. I was watching his mannerisms, because I said, word on the street is he dead and gone. So is this the little man that I posted on my community wall to y'all that's playing his body double? Was that him that was up there doing all of the talking and mis talking, and like, what's the tea? I'm ready for quite a few of them to be gone. And I know that didn't come out right, but y'all know what I mean. Anybody that has something to do with these kids being hurt, oh Lord, damn, I need to go get my toes done. Damn, pull the hangnail out, child. Mm, mm, mm. Um, Lost my whole train of thought. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Fucking with that hangnail. Mm. Yeah, but I thought it was rather weird that it's like the Afghanistans ran all the way over here for shelter. Why they didn't go over to France or the UK or somebody or somewhere? Why did they have to come over here? I don't know. I still say it's something not right about that. They just came over here. We don't have no record. We ain't checked no passports. We ain't checked no social security numbers. We don't know who they are. Look, they came out of Afghanistan. We don't know if they was Asians from Chinua. We don't know if they was Germans from Russia or Germany. We don't know who half the people are that came over here. But man, they giving these Airbnb people room to, you know, give them refuge to help them. Lord knows what else they're going to be giving people to help the people from Afghanistan. And we don't even know if these people really are from Afghanistan. That's all I'm saying is that it just seems so weird. How can we try to help somebody when we over here dying slowly ourselves? Turning the machine on their own people. But yeah, we trying to help Afghanistan. Huh, I don't know. There's some good Afghans, but it's hard to distinguish the good from the bad. I would guess so, Summer. You know what I'm saying? Because they social security number and they passport not gonna determine whether they good or bad. It would just be their actions, their character, their integrity. And I agree. It's good, it's some good people everywhere. Everywhere is some good and there's some bad. But you can't tell the good from the bad. We don't know if we even got the good and the bad, but we over here making room for them. We making room for. Listen, I'm gonna ask this question, and I know some people ain't gonna like it. Could it have been a reason that Donald was closing all of the borders and trying to keep people out from over here? Could it have been a reason? I don't know, cause them same people that you bringing over here that we trying to help, they could be bringing a whole new variant with them. Hell, they could be bringing a whole new pandemic with them. For all we know, I'm just like I said. The Mu variant was not due to come out until February 2022, and now it's already here. They don't go by SSNs. Other countries say that we are identified by a number. Well, we're identified by our social security number. And for those people that's got the chip, they got a whole new number. Those people that got the Pokemon got a microchip, so now they got a whole new number. Yeah. Oh, they don't. So say that we are identified by a number. By correction. Oh, they don't go. They don't go by social security numbers. Okay, gotcha. Hmm. I don't know. All I'm saying, we don't know who we done let in over here. We don't know who all jumped their ass on that plane. And like you said, well, like I saw before I went live, the Taliban was over there, and I guess they was having a parade because that's what they do when they celebrate. They was having a parade. They had all of their machines, their weapons, their ammunition. They had them on the trucks, and the trucks was in the parade. So they was. It looked to me like they was bragging, pretty much like they was beating their chest, popping their collar, and tooting their own horn, toot toot beep beep, bitch. That's what it seemed like to me. Like nigga, we did this. We run this show. This is us. This how we get down. Woo, 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 woo. And got all of their machines on. And then the camera turns and you see, and it's not funny. But you see all of them in the courtyard, and it reminded me of the Chinese kids at school. Because you will see a lot of the TikTok videos where the kids in the courtyard and the teacher them got the big beatbox up in the front playing music, and they're dancing for exercise. Well, the Taliban was all in the courtyard, child, doing karate, jujitsu moves, and they was practicing like in sync. And I was just thinking to myself, y'all over there bragging about what all y'all did and what all y'all got, but quiet as it's kept, they got and did what they did with the help of us, even though we was over there fighting them for 20 years. They all of that was because of us. May have had a point, but he was racist against anyone that wasn't Caucasian. That's where he made his biggest mistake. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, JB. Hey, Candy Cane. Yeah. It's gotta be something. Now it's just starting to come out, or at least I'm starting to hear more the videos and people talk about it. But they were saying how the 911, which I had been heard, I just hadn't fed into it because I wasn't awake. But they're saying now that the 911 deal it was it was all a distraction and a deflection from the fact that I think it was 9 banks that were getting robbed around the area of the Twin Towers or whatever. So I could, when I think back to 911, I think back to how a lot of those boys got over here, went through flight school, learned how to fly, this, that, and that, got all of their flight hours in, and then was able to get on the plane and hijack planes and do all of the things. And it was just kind of like, is Big Red trying to tell us keep the borders closed so that we can keep them from coming over here and S-bombing us? I almost said the word. You can't say the SUI word, the SUI word. They gonna come over here and sue us? Because right now we got the borders wide open. You got Mexico cartel coming in, running people in over here. You got all of the childrens coming in looking for seeking shelter from Mexico, you know, getting sold, swapped, borrowed, traded, and everything. Hey, Ronnie, that drink on the thumbnail looks good. Girl, let me tell you something, Candy. I'm about to go get me one, boo. I'm about to go get me one of them damn drinks now. I'm off early because I wasn't feeling well. Now them bitches be taking off every Thursday and Friday. I said, hell, I've been had planned. I've been had took off for Friday. I took off in June. I requested Friday off. So since my boss took off until Thursday, I said, well, let me leave early today because I don't really feel like, you know, yeah. So yes, honey, I want one of them drinks. I want one today, and I mean I want one. Except I want a green one. I don't want a red one. Who hijacks plane? Oh, absolutely, Summer Breeze. Listen, we got the we got this stuff. I love when you guys explain something or bring something like that to the forefront because then it just confirms that the evidence I had was valid all along. I have the paperwork that names all of the power players for 911, and you would be amazed at who was running point on the 911 fiasco. Somebody you haven't seen in quite some time. His name is Kevin. Uh huh. He played in, what was it called? Unknown Suspect. He played in 21. He played in, it was this series I was watching. I bought it on Prime, but they say it's on Netflix. House of Cards, I think is what it's called. I don't want to say his last name. It may trigger the damn nanobots. Fuck it, Spacey. Kevin Spacey. He ran point. I was like, wait, he's Hollywood. But he sure did. Oh, baby, they got it. Listen, those documents that we got about that right there, they broke everything down with 911. And then when they started listing the players and what they wanted them all executed on TV. Oh, girl, it was a mess. It was in the plan, so it had to happen. It was a money grab. And see, and when I first found out it was a money grab, I thought they had made money off of Bin Laden. No, we robbed the damn banks in the Wall Street around here, but you didn't hear nobody talking about it. It was crazy. Ken said, I need it. I know what you mean. Yes, thank you, Summer Breeze. 11, wait, 7 Casey. Yes, yes, 7 Casey. I forgot to go backwards. She said, I already know. I love it. Now, just to hear you guys say that now confirms what I got a hold of last year. It confirms that it wasn't no lie. It was true. Because, a lot of times I get the paperwork and stuff and videos and different documents, and I have no way to tell, I have no way to tell if it's right or not. I can talk to people that are awake and they can tell me, oh, yeah, that's true, this, that, and other, but I have no way to prove it. And so then I just give up and I just sit back and wait. So it feels wonderful to hear you come through and confirm that it's true. It's like, wow. Because I know Momo confirms a lot of times stuff. She confirms stuff that I hadn't even talked about, stuff that I still got in the arsenal. But, you know, again, I don't know. I know you probably say, why do you care if people are ready or not? I do care because if somebody needs help, I would probably be one of those people that would be inclined to help. So I figure if I can warn as many as I wanted to be less people in need, less people hurting for something, less people in trouble. Because when I go up to the store to get this meat to put on the grill, I ain't got nowhere to put the meat when I cook it. But in the refrigerator, my freezer's full. There's not nowhere I can take it and expect it to be there when I get back. So I just want everybody to be mindful. That's it. And I got her on mute. I wonder what'll happen if I play a little bit of it. Oh, what is this talking about? They talking about Qatar? Taliban takeover. Oh yeah, they marching. The Taliban is marching. They got masks over their face, so you can't see who they are. All of them got masks over their face, and they. I wish y'all could see this. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that's why they killed. Oh wow! I heard somebody say that. What was that? It's been a while, but I didn't. It didn't register to me. You know what happened or what was going on. But now I get it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Lord have mercy. I looked on my bootleg website last night for Candyman. It wasn't there. Do anybody know where I can see Candyman? It ain't on my Fire Stick either. I want to see the movie Old. It's also not on my bootleg website. And my bootleg website, a lot of times, will feature and premiere movies that are not shown in this country yet. Like Greenland. We watched Greenland on the bootleg website because it hadn't been released over in the States yet. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get up. Guess I'm gonna go in here and jump in the shower and go find somewhere to go have me a margarita or three. Yeah, I just got through eating some Mediterranean. So I ain't gonna really be wanting nothing to eat. I'm gonna be wanting strictly something to drink. And I'm gonna puff puff and patooey out in the shower. Yeah. Hello, we on Lock Nation. Yeah. So that was about it, you guys. I just wanted to come over here and chit chat with y'all for a minute since I'm off from work. Um, yeah. But if anybody know where I can watch Candyman or watch the movie OLD, please let me know. I love scary pictures. Please let me know, and we can always go to the Boss Cave and watch it together. If you haven't seen Songbird, please watch it. It's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, it's on there. Songbird, one word. Please watch it. It speaks volumes to where the state of the states is headed. You would understand so much more. So much would make sense to you if you saw it. And we are and it was produced by I told y'all Michael Moore before. It was Michael Ray, I believe. Michael is it Michael Ray? Damn, I can't remember the last. He did the 911 documentaries. I said it was Michael Moore, but it's not Michael Moore. I think it was Michael Ray. Anyway, you will understand so much more. So much more. So I'm not gonna hold you guys. I done sat over here and kicked it with y'all long enough, held y'all up long enough. I ain't got nothing else. Came live on my phone. No, it's not Michael Moore. That's who I was saying that it was. It's the other Michael Bay. That's it, damn it. Michael Bay. Michael Bay produced Songbird. Mm-hmm. I kept getting him and Michael Moore confused because I think Michael Moore produced the 911 documentary, didn't he, Summer Breeze? Girl, you better tell it. You better tell it. And you know what? When I was listening to him, I ain't gonna even lie. The first thing came to my mind was, how is it they letting him tell all of this and he ain't gone? Because they'll disappear your ass in a minute when you get to talking too much, like they did Isaac Cappy and a couple others. I will have to watch that movie. Girl, Songbird, when I tell you, girl, when I tell you, I like Songbird. I didn't like it because it was all that action packed. I mean, the most action that it had in there was when old boy was trying to go get an immunity bracelet for his girl, a girl he had never, you know, met before. He's seen her virtually on camera, but he never met her. He was a delivery guy. He was immune and he was able to deliver items and he was delivering all kind of shit. He didn't know half the time what he was delivering and where he was delivering it. But when I tell y'all that concentration camp in the movie, that concert, when you look at it from an aerial point of view, it looked like they took a whole state and blocked it off. And it was one way in and one way out. They had the barbed wire and stuff going across the entire perimeter. They had a tall brick wall around the entire perimeter. The only way you could see in was from an aerial view. And you had to go, the military would take you in, and yeah. But it was it wasn't like they put houses and homes there for the people to live. It was just they was throwing them in there, and from one aerial view you could see a big ass parking deck, a parking garage, probably about 5 or 6 stories tall, and people was just living there. They had no privacy. And the people that did have buildings, or took up an office space in an office building or something, we never saw what the inside of the camp looked like from ground level. We always saw from an aerial perspective, an aerial point of view. So it was very difficult to know just how bad it was, but it was bad enough from an aerial view. Manchurian Candidate is another. Oh, is it? Because Denzel and what's her name, Julia Roberts? Did they play? Was that the movie they both played in? I'm gonna watch Manchurian Candidate. Songbird, you can watch Songbird on Hulu, or you can watch it on the bootleg website. Here, let me oh, this one, let me type in the comments. Hang on. Post a comment. Here we go. You can watch now. Don't go to this bootleg website unless you have antivirus on your computer. Oh, Merle Street. Okay. Do not go to this website unless you have antivirus protection on your computer, notebook, iPad, whatever. They will get you. I'm just letting you know. They will put a virus on your shit. They will hack. I'm telling you now, do what you want. I'm giving you fair warning. That's one of my bootleg websites that I go to watch movies for free that I can't watch because I don't have Netflix, and I don't have HBO, and I don't have Disney, and I don't have da 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 la la la. I have some HBO channels and Cinemax and whatnot on my Fire Stick, but they don't always have the movies that I be wanting to watch. So when I go there, I'll go in under DuckDuckGo, and then make sure that my VPN is turned on and my antivirus stay turned on and updated. So yeah. And it be studies saying we blocked a malicious attack the whole time during the movie. I may end up, when I watch a movie that's an hour or so long, I may end up with 60 some notifications at the end of the hour where they just been blocking attacks the whole movie. Yeah. Yeah, but if you have Hulu, it's on Hulu for free. Well, you pay for Hulu, but yeah, it's a movie for free. If you have Hulu, even if you have the cheapest version, because I have the grandfather version, I have the $5.99 version, and it's a movie. You watch it for free. If you don't have Hulu, you can go to hbbest.net and watch it for free. Make sure you got antivirus. It is good, and then you'll be like, "Oh my god." And it makes sense in some aspects that the only way for them to watch you, record you, follow your every move, hear what you say, damn near know what you think. Because remember, we went to the United States Patent and Trademark website and found out that they have machines to take over your neurological brain cells to fuck with your method of thinking. The only way for them to accurately do all of this is to digitize your ass, meaning microchip you up. So when you see it, you'll be like, oh my God, and it makes sense. You'll see it. It'll start to come together. You may not like it, you may disagree with it, and that's fine. It's okay. But just knowing is half the battle. Choice is the other half. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go on this Friday Eve because this is the eve of Friday. Thursday evening. Y'all be good, be safe. Shout out to all my bosses, my cave dwellers, my street runners, my supporters, subscribers, allies, haters, and ops. Y'all have a good day, and I will catch y'all on the rebound. Fire the blood exposes them also. That was back in the 60s. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look that up, Summer Breeze. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to have to look that up. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. Y'all be good. I'll talk to you later.